What is up, everybody? Ethan back today with a taste challenge, and today I'm going to be pairing, challenging one against the other, uh, Miller High Life with Busch. So two American macros going head to head. I got the glasses here, one labeled WHL or MHL for Miller High Life, and B for Busch. So Busch is 4.3%, Miller High Life is 4.6. I drink Miller High Life a lot more than I drink Busch. Generally in the past I like the flavor better, but let's see if there actually is that big of a difference in flavor. I am going to do a taste challenge. So I'm going to open my eyes when I pour them, and then I'm going to spin them around, close my eyes, and forget which one was which. So let's go ahead and pour the Miller High Life. Now Miller High Life usually has a lot of head, so I'm going to tilt the glass. All right, B for Busch. Busch going in here. Oops, spill a little bit. All right, got a little drippage. Okay, so they are in the glass. They both have a foamy white head, ascending bubbles, clear golden appearance. Aroma is corn, faint, watery, refreshing kind of flavor. I'll be right back. Let me get a towel. I've never done a taste challenge. I've just always enjoyed watching them on other beer reviewers channels, particularly Wayne from Bucks County Beer Reviews. I love his recent challenges. He did hams with Schaefer, hams with Miller High Life, a lot of cool stuff. Fridays Are For You, Uncle Bub in Tennessee, love his channel as well. He does a lot of these taste challenges. I'm gonna go ahead and spin them around as I talk. Yeah, I love Wayne from Bucks County, and Fridays Are For You, Uncle Bub in Tennessee, as well as Ronald Terrio from Louisiana. He's the one that really kind of started the whole taste challenge thing, but it's just a really fun exercise to watch, and I've always wanted to kind of do one myself. All right, my eyes are closed. I'm spinning them around on the table. I have no idea which is which. I've already forgotten as I've been talking. Wayne usually talks about the weather or sports when he does this. I guess I could talk about the weather. It's beautiful today, windy and sunny. It's gotten a little cooler. Cold front went through. We had some bad storms the other night. Tennessee and Alabama had tornadoes. Me up here in northwest Georgia, we got spared a little bit from the bad weather, but we had some rain and thunder and whatnot. The last 2 weeks we've been in the 80s for highs. It's been very unseasonably warm for late April and early May. But today we've cooled off a little, mid 70s. Tomorrow morning is supposed to be in the 50s for lows, which is cooler than we've been in quite a while. So yeah, cold front's moving through. May is usually pretty warm for us. We do have a few cool nights that are kind of left over from spring and May, but generally May is quite a warm and humid month for us, especially as you get later into the month. It's kind of the transition. Early May can be cool. By late May, it's full-blown summer. And the last week or so, we've had highs 86, 85, 84. It's felt like summer with high humidity. So it's nice to kind of have a cooler day today. Got done early. Got done working early today, so wanted to have a taste challenge between Busch and Miller High Life, both purchased at Walmart Supercenters near me. The Miller High Life was $10.98 for a 12-pack of pint cans, not 12-ounce cans. And the Busch was $6.73 for a 6-pack of pint cans. Pretty good deal. So I got both. Let's go ahead and try the first one. I have no idea which it is. Carbonated, beer flavor, crisp and refreshing. Not sure which one that is, but let's try the other one. Crisp, carbonated, faint beer flavor, very watery. I feel like I might already know. Let's try this one again. Creamier. So I've always thought that Busch had a kind of seltzer water type flavor, very carbonated, almost like I said, seltzer water, or maybe like a flavored seltzer water, Diet Coke. Very carbonated, very faint, very watery. On this one, I'm getting a smooth beer flavor that the one in my left hand doesn't really have. So I'm gonna go ahead and decide, I think. And I'm gonna say that my right hand is Miller High Life. Let's see if I'm right. It is! I got it right. MHL for Miller High Life. Yeah, they were very, very close. When I first tasted the Miller High Life, I thought it was the Busch because it was so watery. But then I tasted the Busch over here in my left hand, B for Busch, and it was even waterier and more carbonated. So I was like, I remember Busch being carbonated. I remember it having that seltzer water type flavor. Miller generally has a smoother flavor. I prefer Miller. I'm very familiar with the flavor of Miller High Life. I just had such a slight taste feeling that this one in my right hand was Miller High Life. And I was correct. I'm surprised. Hopefully want to do more of these. It was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and chug some Busch. And one thing about Miller is the glass holds a lot of lacing, whereas Busch does not. Busch is very clean, no lacing, no foaminess. Miller High Life, they call it champagne of beers, and I guess that's because of the foaminess, the lacing around the glass. But yeah, that was fun. I got it right. I didn't open my eyes. I did not know which hand was which. I just went off of flavor, so I'm glad I got it right. That was fun. Let's have some of the Miller. Cheers. What could I do next? Maybe Budweiser and Miller. Maybe you could almost do Busch with a light beer, like a Miller Lite. Well, I didn't say which one I prefer. You could probably already tell, but I prefer Miller High Life a little bit. I get it more. It seems to be more common than Busch. Both can be easily found in gas stations, Walmart, even Publix. You go to any gas station around me, and you're going to find these two more than likely, but probably Miller more than Busch. Honestly, I see Busch Ice more than I see Busch, regular Busch. I went to Missouri in 2022. Busch was everywhere. That's because Busch, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri is where they're located, the headquarters. That's where they brew the beer. I just remember going to Walmart in Branson, Missouri, in southwestern Missouri, and I just remember seeing just cases and cases of Busch just everywhere, all over the place. And yeah, just suitcases of it, as well as Bud Light, Budweiser, you know. But yeah, I prefer the Miller High Life. I would give it like a 94 out of 100, a really good macro, probably my favorite. I love hams as well. I love Old Milwaukee. Can't find those very easily around me at all anymore. I actually commented on a reviewer I was watching earlier today. It was Wayne, actually, and he did a hams taste challenge, and I told him in the comments that unfortunately, I don't see hams much anymore around me. In 2018 and 2019, I saw it more in the Oakwood, Georgia area, up 985 near Gainesville. I would see some hams up there, but I haven't seen it in a couple years. I'm thinking hams is getting harder to find. Haven't had it in a couple years, but Miller High Life is probably my favorite macro. I prefer it over Bud. I prefer it over Coors. I do love the taste of Coors, but Coors is pricier than Miller, so I'm going to choose Miller, every time. So, but yeah, I would give the Busch like an 89, B plus. Good beer. They're very close. The Busch is a little blander, a little more watery, but a very refreshing, crisp, clean beer. Again, Busch almost has a Bud Light kind of flavor. I would say the calories are probably less. It's clean, it's watery, it's refreshing. Think a light beer. Busch is kind of in that ballpark. Miller's a little more flavor to me. Anyway, thank you for watching this taste challenge between Busch and Miller High Life. Miller High Life wins. Cheers, and thank you for watching.